Good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day 28 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery. A 48-state 4-year ride for addiction recovery awareness. Each day I pedal for someone who's passed away from addiction, and the whole end goal is to build a rehab. And this is state number 34 and a half, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, on the Ride to RAGBRAI 2022. A 4,500-mile loop around the Midwest, Ohio to Erie Trail, Michigan's Upper Peninsula, Glacier National Park, Yellowstone National Park, and east to RAGBRAI the last week of July, and it's all to raise awareness that addiction recovery options are available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, Celebrate Recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So yeah, stayed at the Adobe Hotel here in Naubinway last night. It was nice. I'm going to get on the road today and head west on 2 as far as I can. There's some food about 8 miles down the road called the Berry Patch. I hope that they're open. And then head as far west from there as I can. It's actually supposed to be snowing right now, and it's not, which is awesome. But it is going to snow at some point throughout the day, I'm sure. That's what's on the forecast, and I really just have no idea. Either way, there's a campground 19 miles from here, and then the next real thing that's even an option is going to be Manistique, and none of the campgrounds are open there, so that would be a hotel. So I don't know. I don't really know how today's going to work. All I know is that I'm just going to keep pushing westward, and I'm really, really looking forward to May 1st when the campgrounds open up here. I really, really love camping. Like, I want to get a picture of the tent with, you know, snow on it, and like the bike with snow on it. I have all these things I want to do, but if I don't make the miles, I don't make it to Glacier. So it's like this crazy balance of can I or can't I? Either way, yeah, I'm going to get on the road. I'm hungry. I'm probably going to go slow for this first little bit. It does feel like I've got a downwind, so that's exciting. But yeah, you'll see more of that right about now. Alright, so I stopped in here to the Berry Patch and had an incredible breakfast. Brought the pancake with me, and it's snowing. So did some more research, found out that there is a Econo Lodge in Manistique. $59. It's 43 miles from here. I've already rode 8. $59, and it comes with breakfast. So like that's golden. You know, it would cost me $30 probably to camp somewhere, and then $20 for breakfast. So to have all the creature comforts of being out of this for $9, yeah, that's a deal in my book. Anyway, so since it is 43 miles, I'm just going to be pressing on through this. There's probably not going to be much talking today. I'm actually having to get my thing out to wipe the camera. It's getting complicated. But either way, I'll have the GoPro rolling, and if there's just absolutely something I need to stop and show you guys, I'll do it. But yeah, I'm gonna get on the road, and you'll see more of that right about now. maybe I should have stayed here last night. I bet it would have been some killer YouTube footage. Alright, so this is a junction of 77 that heads north up across the Upper Peninsula to Pictured Rocks, and that's one of the places that kind of was on my agenda of places to go, but in researching it last night I came to the realization that you can only really see the Pictured Rocks from a hike, a kayak trip, or something like that. So while there may be people there, I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go. So, I'm going to go continue down to Manistique and then go north up 41 to Marquette. I think that's the way I'm going to go at this point. That's what all signs are pointing to at the moment. So, anyway, just wanted to point that out, that would be the way you would go if you wanted to go to Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Hey Tom Millington, have y'all got room for a third on your quadricycle? Thinking about y'all today. Love you, brother. Alright, so it's like half rain, half snow, and the rainy parts are really super cold. And there's nothing out here. Like, I mean, I cannot explain the distance between these places really when I'm doing this cycling. It's going really fast for y'all, but it's taking all day for me. And I was meditating on where Paul says, whether to be abased or whether to abound, in all things I'm content, and I really am. How profound that is when you're out here in it. But then, you know me, I was thinking, oh, I know exactly what state Paul was in. Michigan. Alright, so I just stopped in here to Gulliver's Crossroads and got some pretzel bites. They were pretty good. It's continuing to snow. It looks like I've got 11 miles left to go down this road. I bought some stickers here too for the bike. So I got, Ohio stickers, and I got some Michigan stickers here. I never did get any Indiana stickers. Either way, I'm going to get all my stuff back on here and head out into it. It feels like I've got a downwind right now, which will be really good. And yeah, You'll see more of that right about now. All right, well, it is super nice to get out of that and get a shower and warm back up. I tell you what, that's cold. That's a cold day. It's still snowing outside. It was all good. I really enjoyed the ride, and I actually kind of am finding that I'm preferring riding in these temps a little better than normal, because as long as you just have the right layers of clothing on, it's like riding an air-conditioned bicycle. There's no sweat, you know, the work it seems to be easier to do. But it's the whole, you know, once you're out there, you're out there, you're cold. Fingers were cold today. Toes were cold. I wore the boots. I still don't have like any thick socks to wear with them. But all in all, just kind of a put my nose to the stem type thing and just ride. You know, I couldn't see through my glasses because of the snow and the water and the rain and the ice. So I could see, you know, I couldn't see all around me, but I could see, you know, 15 feet out in front of the tire. And I just kind of held that line, which was nice on 2 today. I was able to put my AirPods in and put them on noise cancellation mode and just like listen to audiobooks and listen to music. And I mean, it was just kind of get out there and get it done type day. But I am so glad to be here for $59. That's after tax. It's a pretty large room. And not only that, I get breakfast in the morning, continental breakfast for free. There's coffee 24 hours a day. The hall outside, you can hear people walk down it. Like it makes the bed move up and down. So it's kind of got a wood floor or something. But I've kind of looked a cursory glance at tomorrow, and I'm going to go down 2 as far as I can, and then cut northward toward Marquette. And so Marquette that'd be like 80 something miles. I'm not going to go that far, but there's a town there about 40 miles in where I can get dinner. And then I'll just kind of like go off into the middle of the UP and bury myself in the woods somewhere. The weather looks good for stealth camping for the next couple of nights, so that's what I plan to do. I'm going to make sure that I, you know, plan my nutrition stops well. And yeah, I'm finally at kind of some weather where that's going to be okay to do and not snowing and raining and crazy. What a crazy ride. It kind of came through the inland part of the UP. There wasn't any real scenic water views. So it was just really kind of a day to knock it out and get it done. It all lined up perfectly. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get this video cut, edited, and uploaded so that you guys can see it tonight and so that I can sleep a full night. I went to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning last night after clicking upload and just went to sleep. And so then I was up at 7:20 this morning, so I'm running behind on rest. So I need to get some good rest, and that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, that's the end of the video for the day. So if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Popple link in the description, and I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, anybody in general, share this with them. Thank you so much, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew, every one of you that is liking every video, commenting on every video, sharing every video, and subscribing to the YouTube channel. All those things are just making the analytics go crazy, and they're making me go crazy too, so thank you. Don't forget, Redeeming Eden is a nonprofit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. That link is also in the Popple link. You can go there and find out more about Redeeming Eden and the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund, which is a fund I set up to help families that lose loved ones to addiction with paying funeral costs. So yeah, from here in Manistique at the Econo Lodge, $59. I couldn't have paid for a campground and breakfast for that. And I've got a roof over my head. That's pretty cool. I do need to make sure I watch my funds. I'm okay right now, but I just want to make sure I don't get to a dead end place like I did, in Lower Michigan. But other than that, everything looks good. And that's it. So, as usual, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.